right, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. So I think many of you know who I am. I'm Mr. Rasul. I'm a counselor here at the high school as well as the National Honor Society advisor. Thank you for coming tonight and joining me in recognizing the hard work and diligence of the Cleveland Heights High School students. The National Honor Society is the nation's premier organization established in 1921 to recognize outstanding high school students. NHS recognizes students who excel in scholarship, leadership, service, and character. These 4 pillars of the organization guide the work of our local chapter. To qualify for initial membership in the National Honor Society, students must have at least a 3.5 weighted GPA. This year's highlights and accomplishments include our group acting in an advisory role for the Heights High Alumni Hall of Fame. We also partnered with the Future Teachers of America in the Tutoring Lab. We volunteered at many high school and district events that included providing building tours to new families and visiting students. And I believe they also volunteered at the annual Alumni Pancake Breakfast. Our biggest effort has been the high school NHS Tutoring Lab. Whether it has been individual students tutoring during the school day or establishing and staffing the tutoring lab after school, all members have committed themselves to advancing the academic achievement of all Heights High students. Students can get help in content area, review for quizzes, organize an essay, or work on projects. I would also like to thank this evening Joy Henderson, Keith Newman, and the stage crew for their help in tonight's ceremony. I would also like to take this opportunity to introduce my colleague who has agreed to take on the task of co-advising NHS next year with me, Ms. Nicole Miller. And so now, without further ado, the officers will lead tonight's ceremony.
Good evening, and congratulations on being accepted as the newest members of the National Honor Society. I am Sophie Gilson, and I am this year's president of our chapter of National Honor Society. I would like to commend you all on your outstanding achievements and on the hard work which has earned you this recognition. I stand before you today to discuss the National Honor Society's tenet of leadership. Throughout my school experience, I have been privileged to act as a leader in both formal and informal settings. While these experiences have been incredibly rewarding, I would like to impress upon you, the newest members of the 2018-2019 chapter of the National Honor Society, the importance of informal leadership. As a member of NHS, you are now asked to embody a spirit of informal leadership within this school and this community to promote responsibility, justness, honor, and integrity. I hope you all understand your own fantastic capacity to create change within this school, this community, and our society at large. George Bernard Shaw said, "The people who get on in this world are the people who get up and look for the circumstances they want, and, if they can't find them, make them." You do not have to be asked to be a leader in order to show leadership. If you act fairly and competently and focus on what you can accomplish rather than what recognition you might receive, your endeavors and your success in your endeavors will grow exponentially, and you will always find that you can comfortably assume leadership. Leadership is not determined by who has the loudest voice or who is the most forceful disciplinarian. In fact, I'm fairly certain that those characteristics make for some of the most annoying leaders we encounter. No, true leadership is found in anyone with the character to follow their beliefs and act as a positive influence within the lives of others. And I am certain that you, our newest inductees, are more than up for that challenge. Congratulations, and good luck for this upcoming school year.
Hi, my name is Allie Boyd, and I am the secretary of this year's NHS, and tonight I'll be speaking to you about the character pillar of National Honor Society. Congratulations on your achievements. You have proven to be dedicated to the pillars upon which National Honor Society prides ourselves on. Congratulations to the parents and educators that have set standards for the integrity, diligence, and good character that have helped mold the people you have become. Being inducted tonight is a testament to your character, but should also be taken as an opportunity to continue setting high standards for yourself and your peers. Each one of you are in the top of your respective classes, not only academically, but also in your actions as people. Of the 4 pillars of National Honor Society, I believe character is the most abstract. Character can be defined as the mental and moral qualities distinctive to an individual. Character is heavily based on the decisions we make as they shape our lives. Throughout your life, you have and will continue to be confronted with situations that challenge your beliefs and test your moral values. So now I ask you, would you help a kid being bullied at lunch, or what would you do if you witnessed someone shoplifting from a store? It might be easy to sit here tonight and say that you would act in each of the moral dilemmas I have just posed to you, but you truly will not know how you respond until the situation is right in front of you. The true test of your character will not be if you respond, but how you choose to respond. In the court of public opinion, you cannot escape the decisions you make. They speak volumes about you as a person and your character. Tonight, I hope that you make a commitment to continue to challenge yourself to become a greater student, role model, and person. Congratulations on your achievements thus far and for being an example as to what character is and should be.
Good evening and congratulations to the 2018 National Honor Society inductees and your families. My name is Hannah Gilson and I am this chapter's Public Relations Officer. Service is one of the most important aspects of the work done by the National Honor Society and is a pillar of what we stand for as an organization. We are to act in a manner that betters the lives of others, demonstrates humility, and provides care for our community. This is especially crucial in today's society. One of the activities in which the National Honor Society takes pride is the organization and running of the high school tutoring lab. Through this service, NHS provides our peers with free and open access to assistance with their studies. I have found this to be one of the most rewarding activities in which to participate. It is particularly fulfilling to receive the gratitude expressed by our teachers and peers alike for the time and understanding we share weekly. Additionally, members of NHS volunteer in our community through participation in park cleanups, additional extracurricular tutoring, and aiding in the organization of events in our district's middle and elementary schools. As tonight's inductees to NHS, you are being recognized for your dedication to community service. We are immensely excited for you to join us in our work and to see you continue in your efforts with volunteer groups outside of Heights, both during and following your high school years. Thank you and congratulations.
Hello, my name is Riley Woldman, and this year I have been treasurer of NHS. And I just wanted to say congratulations to all of you who, through your efforts and studies, were recognized as National Honor Society inductees. It is an honor to be with you here tonight, knowing that each and every one of you have displayed the 4 pillars in which NHS stand on, especially the 4th pillar, scholarship. Scholarship has been defined in many ways, such as one's commitment to learning, but also one's academic integrity, dedication to academic achievement, and knowledge acquired through study. To be here tonight, you have put more into learning than just passing the next test. You show that you take what is given to you and you put it into everything you do. These are qualities that have not been inherited, but have been developed by you over time through your persistence and your hard work. Be proud of all that you have accomplished and know that this work has been the foundation to a fantastic future for you guys. And now we'll recognize the 2018 National Honor Society inductees.
Samuel Adamo, Stephen Adams, Sydney Ball, Brielle Boyd, Alasia Brooks, Rowan Bruce, Ava Collier, Jamonte Davis, William Davis, Corinne Flowers, Noah Frazier, Nathaniel Fry, Jadrian Gant, Jenna Gordon, Isaiah Hamilton, Hira Hansen, Naomi Harden, Erica Hawkins, Cass Hoffman, Emma Hubbard, Caroline Imka, Ruby Kaufman, Braden Kellner, Abra Lisowski, Damari Loretz, Courtney Love, Cullen Martin, Jonah May, Madison Moore, Madeline Nickel, Julia O'Donnell, Kevin Oliver, James Pentecost, Henry Pentecost, Nino Pereira, Charlotte Pizzal, Elena Rinaldi, Yasmin Robinson, Daria Schneiderman, Madeline Schelt, Molly Stadlin, Ethan Swain, Rajani Tabor, Hannah Teets, Jesse Titus, Natea Truitt, Donovan Vecchia, LaQuay Ward, and Kaylin Young. Congratulations. Please rise for the pledge.
Standards I'm NHS Vice President, and I'm here to introduce our keynote speaker tonight, Richard Stewart. Richard Stewart is a graduate of Heights High, class of 1984, and also received his bachelor's degree in broadcast journalism from Kent State University. He later worked as a reporter for TV stations in North Carolina and Virginia. After working for several years out of town, he returned to his hometown to be part of the growth and excitement happening here in Cleveland. After returning to Cleveland, he worked as a salesman, as a freelance journalist, and an outreach specialist for Tri-C. He later joined Broadcast Media Ideas as an executive producer. While there, he produced a video that won the company's first ever Emmy Award for a documentary about the foreclosure crisis in Cuyahoga County. Mr. Stewart is currently the president of DigiZoom Media, a full-service video production company. He has worked with the CHUH School District and recently produced a video about the preschool program. In addition to his busy professional life, Mr. Stewart is also active in the community. He is a mentor with the Big Brothers and Big Sisters of Cleveland. He is a former board president of Future Heights and has served as a board member for the Press Club of Cleveland and ESOP, a nonprofit housing and financial counseling agency. Mr. Stewart is also a graduate of Leadership Cleveland, an organization that provides current leaders with additional knowledge, skills, and relationships to advance their community impact. We are honored to have Mr. Richard Stewart as our keynote speaker this evening.
Good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. I want to thank Joy Henderson and her team for inviting me. Not sure why they did, but here I am. And all the good folks here at Cleveland Heights High School. You know, thank you very much for inviting me, Joy. And I grew up just down the street from this high school on Cottage Grove Avenue, and I too, like you all will be soon, a graduate of this wonderful place we call Cleveland Heights High School. You know, I had asked that they not include my graduation year in the introduction, but they did, so now you guys can all calculate how old I am, so I'll have to live with that. But I want to say to parents and students alike, congratulations. Be proud of what you've accomplished in being inducted into the Heights National Honor Society. Also, prepare to be congratulated many more times in the future. You should get used to it, because you're not done. In fact, you're just getting started. The expectation is that you'll be inducted to other societies of academic or professional honor. You'll certainly collect a diploma from this fine institution and likely earn 1, 2, perhaps even 3 additional degrees, depending upon your specific academic pursuits in the future. Each time, you will have earned it. You'll have once again told the institution granting you membership or conferring your degree and the world at large that you can start and successfully complete something. In doing so, you will have provided clear evidence that you are learned, trustworthy, and dependable. You are all leaders who understand the importance of demonstrating good character and citizenship, and also the importance of voluntarily serving your school or your community, not for financial compensation, but simply for the good of the community and for the good of mankind. All of this is really quite commendable. But you have so much more to do, so much more to accomplish, and so much more to become. And I'm confident that you're all capable. Because of your scholarly talent and proven attitude, you'll have a unique opportunity to create your own success in life, and that's a great thing. You know, my mother raised myself, as well as my older brother and younger sister, by herself. She did so while simultaneously completing her bachelor's degree. She then went on to attend Case Western Reserve University Law School. She later graduated and soon became an assistant Cuyahoga County prosecutor. Through witnessing my mother's journey, I learned once and for all that education will forever be the great equalizer. By that I mean, however challenging the circumstances you face as a young person trying to make his way through this world or her way through through this world, nothing will be more valuable to your long-term success and sustainability than getting as much education as you're able to get for yourself. Develop a tireless work ethic along with that. It'll serve you well, regardless of what you end up pursuing in life. Now, as you enter new and exciting phases of your young lives, please keep in mind that school is so much more than what you learn on the pages of various textbooks. School is community. School is developing lifelong friends. School is an attitude and a confidence that's instilled within you and that sticks with you as you go through life. All the fundraisers, the athletic events, the field trips, and various activities are all designed to teach you something. These elements are designed to provide you with chances to show that you're making progress and provide you with opportunities to grow. You might even sometimes be reluctant to participate in a particular school activity or try out for the school play, maybe join an athletic team, only to discover that you have a hidden talent for working behind the scenes, maybe as a statistician or a set designer. By that I mean extracurricular activities, service, leadership, and all that comes along with those things may allow you to put into practice lessons that may not be learned within the classroom, in English or in social studies class. So participate, even if initially reluctant. You may learn something about yourself. Also, I strongly urge you to find an older person in your life who believes in you and ask them to mentor you. It could be a teacher or a professor, an uncle or a cousin, an employer, anyone who's done some things right in their life and attained some level of success, however you define it, and learn from them. They don't have to be rich or prominent. Maybe they've been married for 30 years and can guide you on how to attain stability in your relationships. Or maybe they've been active in a religious institution for a long period of time and can help you forge a path in your spiritual life and keep you on the right path. Or maybe there's someone like me who hasn't had children in life, but has learned a few tricks along the way and has a passion for helping young people. If you haven't already done so, find a mentor and do it sooner rather than later. And as you sit in your seats today, you all should feel so proud of your accomplishments. This is a happy day. Make no mistake about it. But let's be honest. Life beyond Heights High will provide a new set of challenges for you and your parents as you transition to new physical surroundings eventually, perhaps on a college campus, to new types of classes with new and unfamiliar teachers and unfamiliar students, new opportunities, clubs, and extracurricular activities. You're going to have a lot of choices, many of them. But you'll make no bigger and no more important choice, students, than deciding what habits that you choose to embrace, what activities that you'll devote your time to, and what you will try to excel in. You see, while working hard is the expectation for you students, and it most certainly provides no guarantees whatsoever, what is for certain, though, is that without working hard, you won't have a chance. I could tell you something more positive in the midst of your celebration, but it would be less than honest. Life happens, and things change. Everyone at some point gets knocked down, embarrassed, fails at something, because not to have these experiences would not be to have the human experience. In the next few years, chances are, expect to fail at something. And if and when that happens, please don't like it or the way that it feels. Don't embrace it or tell yourself or others around you that it's okay. I'll get it done next time. Don't ever accept failure with a smile, and don't let it stick with you. Instead, I want you to redefine what success is, the exact moment after you think you failed at something. Set a new goal immediately. Don't wallow in self-pity. Don't mope. Except if someone breaks your heart, maybe you could mope for 24 hours and you could spend 12 of that sleeping. Okay? After that, simply get back and work and be secure in the knowledge that if you don't adjust, you'll continue to fail, and failure is simply not an option. To parents, you've done well too. The hours that you've put in to try to ensure the success of your child is commendable. Although probably some of that time should have been spent at work, but you were doing it for your child. The sleepless nights of worry over a test or assignment that at this moment doesn't really mean much, it's allowed your children to get to where they've become and be able to be here today. Congratulations to you too. But as you know, your job is far from finished as well. And you, as your child, will need to be prepared for life transitions that are not far around the corner. Students, as you inevitably embark upon new ventures, you'll be expected to perform in the classroom, perhaps on the athletic field, or some other extracurricular activity or endeavor, and you'll certainly be required to serve others. I urge you to take your service commitments seriously. And remember this, one must always attempt to act in a fashion that conforms to one's position and with the reputation that one has earned. Remain responsible citizens. Define your own success. Play the long game. Don't ever live for today or tomorrow. Live for your future. Learn how to build lasting and meaningful relationships. Learn how to sell yourself and have people who you meet feel as though you're a good person and worthy of their trust. Most of all, never give up trying to become the best possible person you think you can be. And always remember, academic scholarship, education itself, is the undisputed champion in creating a better, richer, and more high-quality life. Once again, congratulations. Thank you.